I'm going to read two poems. The first one isn't even mine, but my poem responds to this one. I had the good fortune to study with Terrence Hayes in October up at Tamales Bay Writers Workshop, and he introduced me to Dennis Johnson's poem, Now, and it goes like this. Now, whatever the foghorns are the voices of feels terrible tonight, just terrible. And here by the window that looks out on the waters but is blind, I have been sleeping, but I am awake now. In the night I watch how the little lights of boats come out to us and are lost again in the fog wallowing on the sea. It is as if, in that absence, not many, but a single light gestures and diminishes, like meaning through speech, negligently a dance to the calling of the foghorns, like the one note they lend from voice to voice. And so does my life tremble. And when I turn from the window and from the sea's grief, the room fills with a dark lushness and foliage nobody will ever be plucked from, and the feelings I have must never be given speech. Darkness, my name is Dennis Johnson, and I am about ready to confess it is not some awful misunderstanding that has carried me here, my arms full of the ghosts of flowers, to kneel at your feet, almost ready to see how at each turning I chose this way, this place, and this verging, of ocean on earth, with the horns claiming I can keep on, if only I step where I cannot breathe. My coat is leprosy and my dagger is a lie. Must I shed them? Do I have to end my life in order to begin? Music, you are light. Agony, you are only what tips me from moment to moment, light to light, and word to word. And I am here at the waters, because in this space between spaces, where nothing speaks, I am what it says. So the days up at Tamales Bay were very long.
Wait.
Whoa, okay. That's awesome poet. Check them out. So the days were very long. My brain would just be buzzing when I would get back to my room late at night from all the readings and workshops. But it's incredibly quiet up in Tamales Bay if you've had the pleasure of being up there, especially at night. An unearthly silence. And I sat down to write, and I heard a voice in my head, and this is what it said. Moment after now. Dennis Johnson, my name is darkness. Almost is always good enough for me. Get up. Nice flowers. You know what I like about foghorns, Dennis? They are a warning to keep distance, a reminder that sometimes you must avoid a harbor and remain at sea. Don't you think so? And the ones most estranged in this dance of approach and reproach stay safest. The ones who can't hear the warning at all, isn't this funny, are the ones who live within its meaning completely. If you feel like trembling, go ahead. I would if I were you. Although nothing is ever harvested in the dark, it doesn't mean nothing ever ripens there. Please, feel free to become as bare as this room. People always seem to feel nakedness will be most accepted in my presence. Being so blind, I might as well see everything at once. I've never cared. I wonder what your feelings could say that I haven't heard. You've come a long way using the wrong map. You should have noticed what I handed you at the start of your trip. You've liked my company, and Dennis, I like yours.